Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Survive This Crit. We're the podcast that combines our love with horror movies and RPGs. And this is our Call of Cthulhu, The Mummy RPG Part 2.
And you can see at the end of the hallway is a light with a room. And you can hear the voice of Imhotep saying something in ancient Egyptian that obviously I can't make out. I don't speak ancient Egyptian.
Could I roll history to make out what's happening, perchance?
You can use history to kind of hear what he's saying and try and understand it.
Damn it, I got Rob's bad luck. I failed every roll for the past 4 rolls. Okay, it doesn't matter, I can't hear it, so let's just go in.
Oh, what if I roll listen? Would I be able to understand it?
I would say listening is different than understanding. You could definitely know the sounds that he's making and repeat them if you wanted to.
And I could give them to Kylie, who can then have another attempt at her history check because I listened clearly to what the words are. How about that?
Okay.
Because they're such a good listener. All right, go ahead and roll for listen.
Chances are I fail this, but we'll see. Oh, 13. Let's go.
Ooh.
It was a little under my half, which is 15.
Nice.
All right. So that would be a hard success. Rob, you are able to perfectly recite back to Kylie exactly what sounds you're hearing. Do you want to try and make up some Egyptian sounds for us?
I don't even know where to start. Is it like Gregorian chanting or like...
There you go.
I don't know, Rob. You're the one listening.
Sure. Give me 1 second. I gotta get in character. Okay, I guess. This is what he's saying. About how long would you say it? Is it like a sentence or like a paragraph, you know?
Like a sentence. Let's do a sentence.
It's a sentence.
Okay. Ramat Haktu Nathorem Rekfali.
Ooh,
really
I like that. I like that, Rob.
Okay, Rob.
That sounded convincing.
Yeah, you know, it's just basic Egyptian. Whatever.
And unfortunately, I suck
Oh my
at rolling.
gosh.
Kylie, you have no clue what that means.
Gonna kill you.
I look at him and I just go.
Nope.
Nope. Didn't get a word of that. Okay, so Rob, let's go in, and at this point we just need to take the key off of him because you have the book.
Well, you're still at one end of the hallway. You're at the beginning end of the hallway.
We can just hear him. We haven't seen him yet.
Yeah, let's calmly, stealthily run to the end of the hall that he's at.
All right. As you guys approach the other side of the hallway, about 10 feet in front of you. So the hallway itself is about, I'm going to say 50 feet in front of you. As you get about 10 feet in, you notice and you hear the exit closing again.
Oh my god.
So now you can't go back. And then you hear the sound of another panel opening up. And it's also right next to the exit. It's a panel on the side. And because it's dimly lit, it's a little hard to make out. But you start to hear like a creepy crawly sound.
No, Scarabs, run as fast as you can toward Imhotep. I'd rather kill him than get eaten by the Scarabs.
Go ahead and make a history check. Is history a skill that we got going on?
Yeah.
Okay. You can recall whether or not if your DEAD training prepared you for knowledge about these types of bugs.
Okay.
Do I get to roll too?
Yes, Rob.
My history is horrendously low, so... No, I did not get it.
Okay, so you just see a large swarm of scarabs just running towards you.
If they're running toward us, I'm still gonna run. I would like to make sure that's clear.
Okay, so here's how it's gonna work, guys. You're gonna have 3 opportunities to roll for dex.
Okay.
So, make 3 dex rolls, and you have to succeed on 2 of them to make it through without being attacked by the scarabs.
Okay. All right,
Okay.
Rob. I don't know if you know anything about these scarabs outside the game. They will eat our flesh slowly while we're
They will
alive.
more specifically crawl underneath your skin and eat you from the inside. Slowly.
Okay, well, I failed my first roll, so that's great.
I made my first roll. I got a 46 when I was shooting for a 55.
Okay.
My second roll. Oh, I missed my second roll though. How are you doing, Rob?
I got a 33 on my second one, which is good.
Okay.
What'd you get on your first one?
Oh, no, I passed. No, I passed. Yeah, I passed all.
Did you
I
get
got I got a 69. Nice on my first one.
So, Rob, you got 3 successes?
No, 69 was a fail because my dex is 55.
Okay, so you...
But the next
got
2,
two.
I got a 12 and a 21.
Okay.
I have one more, and it's gonna. I made one and I missed one, so.
See ya.
Bye, Rob. Have fun running the agency. I got a 30 when I was
Let's
going for
go.
55 for my regular.
Okay. So,
We
Rob,
did
you
it.
said one of yours was a 12. That sounds like a hard success at least, correct? So,
My fifth is an 11, so.
okay.
Yeah.
So, that's close enough for Rob. I'll say the hard success counteracts the 1 failure you got. So you trip, but the scarabs don't land on you. Kylie, you unfortunately tripped along the way. You didn't see that a used up torch had fallen on the ground,
Uh-huh.
and it accidentally tripped you. And
gosh.
you got back up. You didn't feel it at the time, but as you both exit the hallway and you make it out, and the scarabs kind of disperse because there's just this narrow path and just like a 100-foot drop underneath you. They all kind of disperse around you and fall to their deaths. But in this whole traumatic experience, you didn't notice that one had gotten underneath your skin and it had crawled up your foot.
Oh no.
So you can start to feel a bump crawling up your leg as it reaches up towards you. And unless you or Rob right now tries to cut your skin open and extract the bug, you're gonna start taking damage every turn.
Okay. I say, Rob. Do you see this moving? Do you
I
see
said,
Here's my
hold
machete!
still.
No, not
Hold-
the gun!
hold
Not the gun!
still.
Don't use the gun! Use my machete! Cut open my arm. Where is it at this point?
You said it was in your foot, I thought.
It is in your foot, but it starts to crawl up. Just like
Oh,
in the
okay.
movie, it can crawl up your skin pretty fast. So
Rob,
at this
Rob,
point, it's on your thigh right now.
Rob, cut open
All
my
right,
thigh.
hold still.
It's
I'm gonna
fine.
cut your thigh off. All right.
Not it off! Don't cut it off! Just cut a hole! Just cut a hole and grab the bug.
Do I need to roll to cut it properly instead of cutting your whole thigh off?
Let's see. Is there a
Rob,
skill
if
for
you
that?
cut off my leg, I will kill you and haunt you for the rest of your life.
Let's
What
go
skill
ahead.
would it be? Willperson? Physical power? No, that's strength.
Medicine? No, don't do medicine. That's a 1%.
That's
Please don't do medicine.
That's really
Definitely, let's go for that.
First
No.
aid. I have a good first aid
Yes.
score.
So, Rob, well, this is Rob unfortunately doing it to you, so it's got to be his first aid score.
And knowing me, I did not put any specs
But
into
you know,
Rob.
here, you know what? Kylie will say, if you roll first aid, you can give Rob instructions.
You know what? Can I just take it out myself?
Sure, you
I
can.
mean, she has her
I
own
see
machete. Yeah,
Rob
that's
getting
fine.
really excited with my machete, like going for the points in my leg that are near an artery, and I'm like, Rob, no.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this myself. I'm gonna roll first aid. Oh my gosh, I got a 13, and my fifth of first aid was 10, and my half is 25.
Let's go, dude.
Okay,
Let's
okay.
go.
Perfect. You make an incision right at where the bump is, and with your machete, you just kind of, because it's such a big knife, you gently jab into that little lump, and you hear a little scrunch sound, a little crunch, and you hear like a sound.
You crushed it inside of your leg. Now you're gonna get infected by its juices.
Can I like kind of pull it out of my leg at that point too?
Yes, you can. You successfully pull it out of your leg, and
And
because
I show Rob, and I'm sure I'm white in the face. I'm like, Rob, give me a piece of cloth so I can tie my leg off.
And I take the scarab, dead body, and I
Don't
place it on the floor in front of me. I'm gonna take my rifle out and shoot it to ensure that it's dead all the way.
Okay, Rob, make a real quick roll for that. Kylie,
Rob,
while
if
he's
that were
doing
to
that,
change-
I'm gonna say because of your hard success that you did for your first aid,
Mhm.
so you're supposed to take damage, but you're gonna roll a D4 for damage, and due to your hard success, you're gonna divide that.
Heck yeah.
Oh,
I got a
rolled
1.
I rolled an 8, which is one away from my perfect save. Perfect.
All right, then in this case, for Kylie, you got a 1. You'll take 1 point of damage. And then Rob, what'd you say about your gun?
I rolled an 8, and the perfect or the fifth is 7.
Okay. So then you got a hard success, and you're blasting the Scarab?
Yeah, just
You
gonna shoot
blasted
it.
that thing to smithereens. Congratulations, you lost 1 ammo.
And I look at Kylie and say, "You don't have to worry about that thing anymore."
I just shake my head as I finish tying because he never gave me a piece of cloth to tie my bleeding leg. So I just grab like whatever extra scarf I have on me and tie it around my leg and say, "Just keep moving."
Well, technically she's my
go."
superior, so I'll say, "No problem, ma'am. The area's been secured. Let's keep moving."
As he walks
As-
away, I flip him off as he's walking away.
Well, here's the thing. As you guys look up, you notice this bridge that you're on is only like 10 feet long, and right at the other side of it is the temple area, and you see Imhotep performing his ceremony. But everyone has been watching what's been going on, so they're kind of looking at you blankly like,
They probably
Who
they
all
probably
is there?
they probably
Is it,
heard
like-
the gunshot.
Yeah.
You can see Imhotep standing above this stone tablet where there lies a corpse and also a young, attractive librarian
Oh
who
my
also,
gosh.
for some reason, was screaming before, but now is also looking at you like, what?
Get this. This is kind of crazy. He's doing a sacrificial thing, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But is he like he's like chanting stuff, right?
Yes.
He stopped chanting though because he's looking
No,
at
no,
us.
no. Think about this. He needs her alive for the sacrifice. If I shoot the librarian, there's nothing in the job description that says we have to bring anybody back alive or
Rob!
anybody back in that matter. No. Get the big picture.
But he will still have his power, Rob.
If I no,
The
that's
only
fine.
thing stopping him from trying to take over the world
No,
right
actually,
now...
Rob, that's kind of a good point.
If I shoot
You-
the librarian, he won't be able to do his whatever he's trying to do because
No,
he
Well,
has
he's
you
just
also-
trying to resurrect his love. He's already done the plagues. We need to get the key off of him because
Yes.
he's immortal right now.
right.
But killing the librarian could be a good distraction. It won't end things.
Either way,
Well, here's the thing. Yeah. The librarian being alive is keeping him from performing or using his powers to take
kill
over,
us.
to kill you and take over the world right now. He has
Yeah,
the full
so-
capability to do that at this moment. But if the librarian is dead, then nothing's gonna.
Don't kill the librarian yet, Rob. That's a last. I like the idea. It's a last resort kind of plan, though.
This is he's
how
only
many-
doing this to like satisfy his own desire for love. If he knows he doesn't have that love, then he's just gonna go straight for
Is
taking
it
over the world.
just Imhotep and the librarian?
No, unfortunately, there are, if you count them, 10 zombified looking priests around. Just they're kind of doing like a little bow thing, but now they're looking at you.
Rob,
And
you have a long range weapon. Let's up all these other mummies and let's get Imhotep. Do you want to focus on the mummies or Imhotep?
do I have a rope on me? We're on a bridge, not connected to
Yeah, you have a
Whatever
long range
platform
weapon
they're on.
though. You could shoot them.
No,
from
I'm
distance.
aware. Let me
it's
cook,
only
all right?
it's only 10 feet, so I think you guys have
Oh,
about 9 feet of movement. You can easily clear the bridge, and then it's just this open platform.
Will I be able to do that with my leg injury that I've just gotten?
You can also, there's stairs on either side of the platform that reach up to like a second, kind of like a balcony level, where it's like almost like observers for the ceremony could have been like standing and watching. So you have that option too. But for other than that, it's a pretty basic setup. Oh, and there's an odd river of water next to it for some reason.
If I drink the water, will it make me more powerful?
No. Oh no. You can try, but...
Okay, I'm not going to do that then.
Could I try to charm? I'm trying to decide who to charm. Can I charm? Is Imhotep possible to be charmed?
You could charm him, but you know, it's tough to say what that would do for you.
The librarian would probably be easier to charm. I'm trying to convince him to give the key to us without any sort of fight, essentially.
Oh no, if you're gonna... You could try to charm him, I guess, but you're probably more likely to use stealth or sleight of hand to get it off of him if you cause a distraction or something.
Okay, so distraction is a better option.
You could try charm. I mean, you could try anything if you want. That's the fun of this game, but...
Okay, Rob...
My stealth is a little higher than my charm, I will say.
My spot hidden is pretty high, too.
Yeah.
I could always try to sneak up on him and try to, like, attack him from behind. But I'm also worried about these 10 other mummies.
Yeah.
Well, spot hidden is more specifically for finding clues, not for hiding.
Kidding. JK. Okay. Okay. So, Rob, I think we should
start blasting.
Start blasting.
As you guys are pondering this, you hear Imhotep point at you and speak again in ancient Egyptian and yell something, and you can see that the priest mummies, his underlings, are now starting to approach you.
Perfect.
So they're coming upon you.
Them. I yell back toward Imhotep and just say, "Bring it on!" Rob, you have a ranged weapon. You possibly could get closer to Imhotep faster than I can. If I bring them toward me, I can hold them off where I'm at.
That's fine. Should I try to roll for stealth? And then...
go ahead and try to sneak around. I'm gonna keep distracting these priests and try to take out as many of them as I can.
Okie. Let's go. I rolled a 9 on stealth.
Yeah.
And that's my fifth is a 9, so...
You said that was for stealth?
Yeah.
Alright, so Rob, you disappear into the dark corners.
Into the shadows.
Into the shadows of this area. Completely undetected. Kylie, what is your turn looking like?
Basically, I'm gonna do anything that's gonna bring them closer to me. I have a good dodge score, so I'm gonna roll... I don't want to intimidate them away from me, but I do want to, like, intimidate them to fight me, if anything. Because they're already coming toward me, so can I just engage in combat?
Or, like,
and start
taunt them, kind of?
Yeah, let's go with taunt. I don't know about intimidating someone to fight you. Come on!
I don't have a roll or a score for taunt. Would that just be intelligence?
No, we'll go with intimidate. Let's go with intimidate. They're approaching you anyways, so...
I got 8 over what I was supposed to. I got a 48. That's okay. I know this fight is coming anyways, but I do attempt to yell, "Bring it on!" And I'm like waving my machete around with my recently bandaged leg. And in canon, with the rest of the show, I now have a gnarly scar on my hand and my face, so I'm kind of not like great to look at. So.
Yeah, they all agree as they approach you, like, not great to look at. But
wow,
we can take her. Is the general consensus among these priests? You can't really tell, but that's what they're all thinking.
Yeah, that's where they're wrong.
They start to slowly approach you. They are about one turn away. Next turn, they will start to swarm you. In the meantime, Imhotep is still continuing to chant his little ritual going on, and you can start to see the waters bubbling up.
Rob, you're running out of time. You've got to do something.
Yeah, is sleight of hand the only thing I can go for, or can I go for like?
No, so your first stealth was to become hidden. So
I could roll stealth again.
You can roll stealth again to
try to make it off his person.
Exactly, if you want to. But right now you're completely undetected by Imhotep's priests at this time.
I rolled a 4. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Which is lower than my 5th. Give me that. Give me that.
All right, Rob. Why don't
Give me that.
you give me some details here about how it is that you're sneaking up on?
So the layout of the room, once again, just so I understand it, it's like you said, it's a bridge, but then it goes into like a square platform where he's performing the ritual.
Exactly. And there's a pool of water behind.
Okay, so I sneakily advance up onto the platform. Do you want to say that the stone slab he's performing the ritual on is like an altar of some sort?
Yes, it's definitely an altar for sure.
An altar.
That'd be correct.
In most altars, they have like a piece of cloth or something draped over it in some sort of ceremonial fashion. Could we assume that? Or maybe some Egyptian cotton, some Egyptian cloth, just fitting the setting,
Oh, okay. So there is a cloth that is above the sacrifice, so above the woman, is what you're saying, or above the mummy?
I'm saying on the stone slab, like if you think of like a Catholic church, like a big drapery on the altar itself.
It's a big tablecloth, is what it is, and
yes, essentially.
And the corpse, the mummy, corpse, woman, and our attractive librarian are both on top of it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So when I disappeared, I stealthily made a roll and a dive across the room, up to the edge of the stone altar, and I don't know, is it open or is it like completely just a slab?
It's just like a slab. It's just a thick old slab.
So they must have been really stupid to not see me, because essentially what I did, I like hid myself under, I like threw the side of the cloth over me. I don't know if there's a good way to demonstrate this. Like I rolled up to it. I was just like threw this over.
For those who can't see right now because you're listening on Spotify or something, Rob just went under his bed sheets.
Like up against the side of them, so like I'm laying in a straight line sideways, and I just kind of toss the cloth over me. And then
and no one sees the big old lump.
They're just busy. And then while he's chanting, I make my move. I strike out from under the table, yank it off of him,
and you have the book on you, so you can do.
Oh yeah, technically I could do it here. I don't know. It's a little dangerous, but I guess we could. Yeah,
so,
yeah, no, that's
go
fine.
On the balcony and do it.
I mean, I might as well do it here before I get stopped, I guess.
All right, so without detection, Rob, you get the little key, which looks like a kind of like an old compass box. I guess if you had to reference like another movie, it kind of looks like the compass from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
But it doesn't like it opens up on the bottom, and it like has these triangles things kind of pop open. You could use that to open up the book if you want, but before you do any of that, undetected, take the key from Imhotep, and you are now behind him.
Okay.
And you're holding the key in the book. So from there, it's your choice about what it is specifically you do.
When Kylie initially rolled history on the book on the book that we saw, did she find out if there was something we had to read or chant within it, or just if it had to be opened to conceal the power? Or can... Yeah.
That's a great question. I did not do that.
You did not. And Rob, you could try and make a history check.
My history's so low. There's no way I'm going to get that.
You could always yell to me, but then it would kind of reveal.
Or I could push my luck too.
No, but Rob, you could yell out to Kylie, because there are inscriptions, there are hieroglyphics written on the cover of the book, and you haven't have you opened it up yet?
No, I haven't. The thing is, I'm still undetected. That's why I don't want to just like make a bunch of noise if I'm like.
You should go up onto the balcony and go up there and do it.
Okay.
He's gonna have to go back to the center of the platform.
Oh, just kidding. Never mind. I don't know. I just was like trying to help.
No, you're good. I don't know. Can I roll library use to know how to properly use the book?
If only,
That's so smart.
If only you had someone with library skills that could specialize in that. But yes, you can.
I did not expect that at all.
Your own library skills, Rob.
Okay, I think first things first. I'm gonna open the book. So take the key, insert, and open book.
I will say, because you open the key, so it makes a clicking sound. You have now made Imhotep aware of your presence, and he turns around.
Okay, that don't matter. Now I need to roll really well for this.
You can do it. Shed luck.
I will give you one turn to do something, and then he's gonna come after you.
Oh my gosh, I rolled an 87. So I don't think library is really help there.
Okay, at this point,
Do you want to do
Imhotep.
a re-roll, like a push? Or what was
Oh
it?
yeah, I could push, huh?
Okay, but there will be consequences later.
Okay.
They're later's problem. That's fine.
No, it did not help.
No!
You pushed?
Yeah, I did push.
Okay, so as Imhotep approaches, you also start to notice, here's your consequence. The corpse that was on the slab next to the librarian is now moving about. A spirit comes forth from the waters, comes out, and surrounds itself over the female mummy. And she hasn't regenerated yet, but she's now walking around. And she's coming after you too. So you have two people coming after you.
Alright, I'm popular, what can I say?
So
Upon looking at the book that's now open, can you tell me what I see or what I read or, anything in that realm?
well, what you can see right now are just ancient hieroglyphs. If you could roll successfully in history, or we'll even give you library use, then you can start to figure it out. Otherwise, you're gonna have to either make some type of guess or depend on Kylie to help you by yelling at her, hey, this is what I'm seeing. You're gonna have to communicate. Let's go back to Kylie really quick. Kylie, you have some priests coming after you.
Yeah, I sure do.
Okay, there's one coming on you right now.
Okay.
What do you
can
do?
I roll? Can I try to kill it?
Yes.
Chop off its head with my machete.
You have higher dex, so in your case, yes, you can definitely chop it off with your machete.
Okay. Do I just do it, or do I need to roll
Machete.
for
No,
it?
you gotta roll for it.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Roll low.
what's your brawl score?
Yeah, 25%. I didn't put anything on that.
Okay.
I have
you're gonna.
firearms, which is unhelpful right now.
You could definitely. So, if you roll a 25 right now or lower, it will hit.
Damn. Okay. Okay. Good luck. Good luck. I got a 31.
You got a 31. Okay.
I'm
Do you
willing
wanna?
to shed 6 dex points to make that, though.
You mean 6 luck?
Yeah, 6 luck. Sorry.
All right. You can use 6 luck to succeed, and you successfully kill off one of the priests. You slice at him, and it's like he crumbles like paper, basically. You cut him perfectly in half, where he's just legs and an upper body,
Nice.
and he falls down the pit of the bridge.
And I point my dusty machete at the priest next to him, and I say, "You're next."
Oh.
And yell at Rob, what knowledge of the book do I have? Can I do like a bonus action of a history check or something to be like, go to this page or something?
Yes, you can if you do a history check.
Okay, come on. That was a terrible roll.
What'd you get?
I got a 73 when I was going for a 40.
Oh, unfortunately, I can't help you there. Again, if
That's
you want to burn
fine.
more luck.
What about
How much luck do you have
There's
left?
enough luck to burn.
29?
You have 29 luck.
I sure do. My next turn, I may try spot hidden instead to find the spot of the book that we need to, go to.
Okay.
Does that work?
But I yell at Rob, tell me what's in the book!
All right, Rob, you have a couple options. You can tell what's in the book. I also, now that we brought up the luck thing, you could use luck to try and see if you could make it out. What's in the book and read something.
How much
Do it,
luck
Rob.
would that cost?
Well,
You gotta roll first.
Yeah, you gotta roll.
What am I rolling?
You're rolling for luck to see if you succeed and how lucky you are.
Oh, just roll base luck.
Yeah, just roll base luck.
Oh.
Well, roll whatever, because you haven't burned any luck yet, correct?
No, but mine's relatively low anyway, so.
You could try for luck if you want to.
I got a 69.
Hey.
All right. So you're rolling for luck, and you just end up on a random page. And you could read from this if you want, or you can try telling Kylie what it is.
I'll tell Kylie. I guess she knows more.
I
All
don't
right.
know more, my
Well,
dude.
if she doesn't know more, then I might as well just read it. No.
I have a
Might
higher
as well just
history
read the
than you.
random page. Yeah.
It can't hurt at this point. The plagues are already coming down, and the corpse
Yeah.
has been reanimated. There's not much more damage we can do.
Okay. So, Rob, are you gonna try it and read from it, or are you gonna yell to Kylie?
Yeah, I'll read from it.
All
Do I
right.
need to roll?
So at this point, go ahead and just make up some more ancient Egyptian sounds if you want.
Oh Lord.
There's a bird. There's an eye. There's a dog.
Azarath Metreon C.
The letters on the
There's
tip.
an eye, a bird, and a dog. That's the same as what was on the door. Those are
That's
the
completely
gods of the
coincidence.
underworld. Oh, okay. I thought that was the actual hint, keeper.
The letters start to like light up, Rob, and as they do, you can see that from the balcony coming down out of the walls are ancient guards.
No,
Let's go.
Mummified
wrong
guard.
page.
Well,
Wrong
they might be on our tier, on our team, since I'm the one who's holding the book. Maybe they're guarding whoever the bookkeeper is.
They point at you with their spears.
Alright, maybe not.
Probably not, Rob. Probably not.
Well, I tried.
All
Okay,
I
right.
just
what if
read
we
from the
run with
book.
the book? Let's run with the book out or up, and then try to figure it out.
I could
Wait, that's
reroll
a bad idea.
stealth. Yeah, I could reroll stealth to just try to get out. But then
Yeah, try
you
to
have
get out and
too.
read. That would be.
Yeah.
That would be good. I can try to hold them off as long as I can.
At this
Agent
point,
Rob, if I die, it's been a pleasure serving with you.
at this point, Imhotep is going to make a plunge at you. He pulled out a knife from his cloak.
Do I get to roll dodge to counter that?
In this case, you can dodge, but then you are forfeiting your ability to attack next turn.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and roll for dodge. See if you
Well-
succeed.
Does he hit or does it? What is his hit?
Oh, so he got a 28.
And what is that going up against? Just my constitution?
That's going up against, you have a dodge ability, and
Yeah.
he got a regular success. So it doesn't matter, essentially, it does matter what you roll, but if you get a hard success or higher, then you can dodge it.
Okay. No, I got a normal success. I got a 60.
All right. So then in this situation, I'm sorry to say that he indeed hits you and deals you 2 damage.
Oh no.
No.
With
He
his
like
knife,
goes
you-
to stab me in the gut, but it just like shank. It just like is a slight
Yeah.
shank off to the left, you know.
He just nicks you a little bit.
You're so strong that you're like, this is nothing.
He hit my rock hard abs, and the blade
do you
shattered.
say that to the librarian? You hit my rock hard abs.
No, because I don't want to raise up someone we might have to kill. You know,
All
it's
right.
bad taste.
So
Fair.
they're approaching. Imhotep is on you, attacking you. Now the undead guards that Imhotep controls are coming towards you, along with this female mummy. So Rob, you got a swarm coming after you, and
Okay.
you got to figure a way out.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
I think I'm just gonna roll stealth, and if it succeeds, I'll tell you what I do. 36. It does succeed.
Ooh. Okay.
So I'm essentially just trying to make myself hidden again.
Okay. So for stealth, what you're gonna do, Kylie, you cause a distraction by yelling something.
Yeah, I start yelling ancient Egyptian
Egyptian.
profanities.
Whoa.
Profanities, like the worst insults against the pharaoh, the priest, just like yelling curses on all the Egyptian gods as loudly
Oh.
as I possibly can.
You're
All right.
cooked.
And Rob, this gives you an opportunity for a split second to try and hide. So where are you gonna hide?
Probably under the altar.
No one
Well,
understands what that little
uh,
lump is underneath the tablecloth.
I don't know. maybe like under the backside of the altar, because nobody's on that side, right? Everybody's henceforth moved forward.
Yes, that's going to be a little bit more difficult to try. You, if you want to know other different possibilities, you could try, I guess, like, you could go for the tablecloth again, or you could, there's supposed to be like just a drop off on the platform where you're at. You could hang off the edge and just kind of like, use some dexterity to crawl over. You
said the corpse that was laying on the cloth before is now up and moving around, correct?
Yes. Yeah. She's about one turn of movement away from you.
Okay. So what I'll do then is go towards the altar. Oh man. Would I have to like roll disguise for this? Like if
we're gonna say that it's gonna work because you have stealth. You succeed on your
stealth. So I will pretend to be the corpse on the altar. So I'll quickly, they all turn away. I'll jump onto the altar and then throw the cloth over me. And because there's so much going on, they're not gonna be like, oh,
You look at the librarian and you go, shh. And you hide perfectly behind her.
Another corpse underneath,
I love that.
So
you perfectly fit behind the young, attractive librarian.
Perfect. Yeah, so I'm hidden now.
You're hidden. And you're also next to the woman who specializes in Egypt, in ancient Egyptian.
That's perfect. Oh my gosh. Please use her to help us. I had a question.
I'll use her.
But now...
Rob! You're my little... No! Bad!
But here's the thing, Rob. Now that they can't tell where you are, the only option they have is they're gonna all go towards Kylie. So you gotta figure.
Okay.
That's okay.
You better, Rob. You better fix this so fast.
I'm gonna fix it.
I can hold them off for question.
Yeah.
Could I possibly roll occult or persuade to try to convince them, like, Imhotep, I'm one of you guys. I'm an ancient goddess.
I don't think that's gonna work out. You could try. And
you could just make
do something to charm. You could do something maybe to charm them if you want. But you have about 20 enemies that are approaching you.
Okay, yeah. So you know what I'm gonna do?
Let's hear it. What are you gonna do?
This is gonna be so dumb. I'm gonna try to, assuming that Rob is now with a librarian who's gonna help him unlock the book. So Rob, I shouldn't have to spend many turns doing this.
Sure.
I'm gonna attempt to intimidate and just be ready to fight anything else that comes toward me in the meantime. So
all right.
I know it's 18 guards. I'm gonna roll to intimidate and see how many I can scare off. And that answer would be 0. Unless I want to burn 9 more luck points. Which...
Hey, I mean, might as well, because you could scare some of them off. You killed the one, so you could pick up like his dead body and be like.
But it will mean that you have less luck the next game.
Yeah, because you can never get back your luck. At this point, though, it's kind of seeming worth it. No, it's a
We're at the end. I don't know. It's up to you.
Okay, so what I do instead, because I failed. Question: can I try this? I pick up the body. And the body's like, kind of just decomposes in front of me because it's a mummy.
Oh, you're talking about the mummy, the first mummy that you
the one that I killed.
Yeah.
And it kind of makes me stumble. So I try to look intimidating, but I just kind of look stupid instead. But I have my machete and I'm still armed and ready and distracting them.
I think I said that the body kind of fell, but for the sake of this, we're going to retrofit it and say yes. The body apparently, let's say the legs didn't fall off.
I pick them up like, ah!
I got legs!
Legs for days! And it does make me stumble a little bit because the legs are like very brittle. And it's not intimidating, but it's very distracting.
Okay. Well, luckily for you, this bridge kind of limits from swarms coming at you, so they can only kind of come at you one at a time. So there's another mummy priest coming at you right now with some damage going. So he gets wow. Okay. He got a 10. Oh, no. So he lands a hard success. Okay.
Oh, no. Okay.
But he is a build below you. So that means...
Do you have any dodge? You don't have dodge?
I would rather try to fight him back than just use my turn to dodge.
So that means that he's going to have a penalty when it comes to trying to attack you. Whatever he rolls, because his build is lower than yours, is going to get cut in half.
Oh, that works.
Okay.
So he's going to come at you with his undead hand and slash at you. And it's going to take 1 hit.
Amazing. Okay, perfect. I can live with that.
Rob, you're lying there next to the sexy librarian.
Underneath the cloth.
Whoa, not underneath the cloth. You're above the cloth, sir. You just got eyes. Perfectly fitting behind her with your feminine figure.
I'm gonna ask her if she can help me decipher the book to stop Imhotep from releasing the rest of his horror and power amongst the world above.
I'll help you with whatever you want. Just tell me what you need. Get me out of here, please.
I'm gonna show her the book.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna ask her if she knows anything about it or where I should read.
All right. She's gonna look through the book, and using her knowledge of ancient Egyptian, unfortunately her hands are tied up above her like this. So,
I can turn the pages for her.
Yeah, excuse me, sir. You're gonna have to flip the pages, and she depends on her history skill here, which, ooh, that is actually a good score. Okay, so she can tell that you're on the wrong page right now, and she tells you to flip the page. Keep flipping, and you start to flip until she tells you to stop, and then she tells you this is what you need right now. So she can read the incantation for you, right here, right now.
Yeah. Rob, I'm so glad
Is there a way I can do like an insight check to make sure she's telling the truth, or
Yeah,
am I
she's
just
gonna
100%
die
sure she's
otherwise.
telling the truth?
Um.
I just am not trustworthy of people. I don't know.
So let's see if there is a skill that matches with something like spot hidden. Use spot hidden to see if you can find any clues on her face.
I'd hit it. Alright. No. I got a 38.
Okay. Well, luckily for you, she seems to be telling the truth, and she begins to utter an incantation from the book. Light starts appearing from out of the book, from its pages, and as she recites, Hamunatra, Akminra Sutra, Malika Mashura.
Oh.
And then suddenly, Kylie, the undead priests, all kind of crumble before you to the ground.
That's what I'm talking about!
And so goes the guards as well. And Imhotep stands there. He heard the incantation being read and stares directly at Rob. And as he does so, there is another bubbling of the water, and suddenly what kind of looks like a chariot with fire comes out of it, with being led by horses, comes out and is kind of floating through the sky, running. And you just see this image, and it's going all about the area, doing like a lap around the platform, and then it dives directly at Imhotep.
Mm-hmm.
And as
That's
it
what I
does,
thought.
it passes directly through him, and then it crashes directly back into the water.
Is his body still there?
His body is still there. He gives a quick scan down, and he just kind of like touches his body. He goes, he's like, he's not sure exactly what happened. But then the librarian looks at you, and looks at you, Rob, and goes, he's mortal now.
Hooray!
You can
Kill him! Kill him, Rob! That's what I
What?
scream from the other side of the platform.
So
Yeah, but he can't become immortal again, can he?
Just
he
kill
could
him.
if he performed his own ritual, but clearly he's at a disadvantage now since he's the only one there. So he's gonna go for you, Rob, for an attack.
Oh, Rob.
So he's going for an attack. He succeeds with his knife and does. He comes at you with his blade, and from the altar he tries to plunge the blade into you and does 2 damage.
Okay.
He gets you in. He gets you in the thigh. Nothing fatal though.
Hmm.
He doesn't hit an artery, luckily. So You take 2 damage, and now it is your turn to do whatever it is that you want, Rob.
I'm gonna roll to charm him.
Rob,
What?
are you kidding? Rob, just shoot him.
He's immortal now. He's immortal.
Rob, shoot him, please.
And I'm gonna
begging
convince him to come back to the DEAD with us
No,
for further questioning.
No, you're not in
and
charge of
being
recruiting.
withheld
Rob.
in the cell.
Rob, roll for charm. Roll for charm,
How
Rob.
close am I so I can kill him?
You are...
I rolled a 3. That's better than my 5th. That's better than my... So I'm gonna say, Imhotep. Imhotep, was it? You seem like a rather lovely guy, just misunderstood. I get that. I understand you. Why don't you come with me and my associate here, and we'll take good care of you back at our headquarters. I mean, hey, that's what charm does, bro.
Imhotep understands what you said. He can understand English. He can't speak it, though, for some reason. Rob, so you successfully charmed him.
Wasn't
let's
expecting
see.
that one.
And he says, as he begins to speak, he goes, Hamunatra Imhotep Asu Anuk Sanum Isukai. And the librarian looks at you and she says, he isn't interested in what you have to offer, but he sees how strong you are and is willing to offer you power alongside him.
Oh my gosh.
If you can
man.
serve him, or if you choose to serve him, and you and him can rule the world together. You can have more power than you ever imagined, Rob.
Well, I guess that's that.
Rob, no, just kill him.
I have to take the power, bro.
Okay, can I run over there at this point?
Let me think. Let's see. What would I roll here? Okay. Can I roll?
You don't roll, you just make a decision.
No. I'm making a decision. He's
Okay.
charmed, but he still doesn't want to come with me. I'm wondering if I can roll strength to unarmed hit him just to knock him out. Like I don't want to kill him, but I want to hit him hard enough that it just knocks him out enough so that we can take him back with us. Can I roll a strength for that? Or does that just happen because he's under charm already? Which doesn't necessarily buff my strength, but still.
You can convince him to look somewhere and take him off his guard. So that way you can knock him out, if you want to.
Yeah. Let's see that.
He offers you his hand.
Don't do it!
I'm gonna, let's say I'm still holding the book.
Yes.
I'm gonna throw the book up in the air, but in an arch, like over, but I'm gonna throw it towards Kylie. So it's like, he's standing like this, and I have the book, and I'm holding it, and I go like this, and, and he has to be like, oh, like, what did this guy just throw,
Okay, so
That's crazy.
he's distracted now at your lob that you did for the book towards Kylie, and he's looking at the book, and he kind of reaches out for the book now. Now what do you do?
Wop. I'm gonna give him with the molly wop,
All right, go ahead and roll for your brawl.
Brawl. All right. Pretty crazy story, huh? I rolled to 73.
You tried to do a little like Jet Li
But
karate.
Could I push?
You could push, but there will be consequences. So you want to try and roll again?
Yes, I need to.
Okay, I'm gonna say this is your last. This is the last push I'm allowing for this game.
I got an 86.
You did even worse. You go for
I
a
did
little
even
karate chop, but it ends up not doing anything. You thought you could like knock him out with a karate chop to the neck,
Yes,
but that's
I
just
did.
in movies. It doesn't work out here.
Okay.
Great.
Kylie, it's your turn.
Okay, so
The
what
book
I
is
do-
coming toward you. The really heavy gold book.
Yeah, I move out of the way because Rob decided to launch like a 40-pound book at me. I cross the platform toward Imhotep with my hand extended
Okay.
and say, I'd like to form an alliance with you.
What?
And right before
Ain't
our
no way
hands,
you're taking it.
right before our hands meet, I stab him in the gut
Okay.
and pull my machete up through his heart.
Okay, I'm gonna... To play that out, here's how it's gonna work. Go for charm right now. Roll for charm. And if you succeed, you'll get a bonus dice. on your
You
attack.
get advantage on your roll, essentially.
Charm. I got 2 over. I'm willing to burn 2 luck points for that.
Okay, you can burn 2 luck points.
To convince him I'm
That's
legit.
not bad, yeah.
Yeah, to convince him you're legit. So you say that, and he says something in ancient Egyptian, but based on the look on his face, you can tell, like, yes, you can also join my empire. So now just roll for your regular roll.
Always cleaning up after Rob. Damn. Oh man, that's a bad score.
You can push!
Oh wait, sorry. You burned luck to succeed. So
Yeah.
roll your tens die one more time, and whatever the lower number is, that's what you get.
Okay. Yes, perfect. Okay, amazing. I got a 20 when my fighting brawl is 25.
Perfect. You succeed in slashing him.
W.
So you get to roll for damage.
What does Rob think as I'm about to join an alliance and then I just stab him in the gut instead and pull the machete up toward his heart?
What do you think,
I go.
Rob?
I go. We could have used him. We
So
could have
he
used him at the
only-
DAD.
He takes 2 damage, and I say to Rob, we just need to push him off the edge, and he's gone. We need to get rid of him. He's of no use to us.
Okay. So he takes 2 damage. You successfully cut off his hand. So now he's bleeding and he looks at you both with anger. And he doesn't really have anything he can do. He's lost his abilities. So he's going to try and make a run for it. So
Opportunity attack? Do we
this
get an
is your guys'
attack?
opportunity to go for another attack here. Rob, what do you do?
I'm gonna try to charm him.
Rob!
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I guess I'll swing my rifle around and try to roll to hit.
Okay. You're
I'm
definitely
sorry that I'm
within.
killing your new friend, but
You're within range, Rob. So go ahead and just roll
Because
for
it's
your
an
firearm.
opportunity attack, do I get to roll with an advantage?
No, there's
Guess
no
he's leaving.
opportunity attacks in Call of Cthulhu, unfortunately.
Okay, well, I did not succeed. Really badly, I did not succeed.
How bad are we talking here?
I rolled an 85,
Okay, so
and I
it's not...
need a 35 to hit.
All right. Well, okay. So you fire off and you lose 1 ammo,
Great.
but you miss him with your rifle from so close. And Kylie, it's your turn again, as he tries to run away.
I got a hell yeah. I got a 17 when my fighting brawl is 25.
1738.
Okay, go ahead and roll again for what dice did you roll?
I
damage?
1d8 last time.
Perfect. So go ahead and do that again.
Okay. That's a 3 this time.
All right. So you do one final plunge at him into the back, and as you do,
Nice.
he perishes. He looks up towards the roof, towards the sky, and he breathes his final breath, and he falls. And because he's near the bridge, he doesn't fall straight onto the bridge, but towards his side, and falls and topples over down into the pit beneath.
Nice.
And he's dead. And you two have saved the world and the sexy librarian.
I just
let's
look at
go.
Rob. I roll my eyes and say, Untie. Let's get out of here.
Let's go.
And the librarian looks at Rob and says, "If there's anything you need, thank you for helping me, and I will always be there for you."
Sure. I'm gonna say it's...
And then she kind of puts her hand on your shoulder, like, Thank you for saving me.
I wipe the blood off my machete with some of the Egyptian cotton near her and like.
I just go, now's not the time. Thank you. Thank you. I love you too, random citizen.
Okay.
And then we leave, or we attempt to leave.
Yeah,
I
do you want to
suppose.
grab the gold book that you almost killed me with on your way out?
Yeah, I'll
though?
pick it up on the way out. You know,
All right.
DAD could use it.
You grab the gold book of the Book of Life from Amun Ra.
I untie her because I have the machete and Rob is like too distracted by not hitting on her. So I'm gonna untie her and make her come with us.
All right. Well, Rob's subplot of trying to find a girlfriend in this definitely fails. But in the meantime, you two succeeded in saving the world. Congratulations to you both.
The game has become a reality.
But you two have successfully saved the world from the evils of Imhotep. And no longer is fire falling from the sky. The blood is turned back into water.
Thank the Lord. We helicopter out of there so fast.
Jeff, the helicopter pilot, lands back. He's like, "What's up, losers? I guess you saved the world." And he flips you off again.
I flip him off and I say, "I need a med kit ASAP because I still have a wound on my leg." And we fly into the sunset.
And you fly into the sunset with the attractive librarian.
And I encourage the librarian to sit next to Rob so he feels less lonely.
And I stare out the window the whole time.
Wow, we made it.
I'll say congratulations to you both for succeeding. Hope you both had fun.
Yes,
I thought
it
we
was
were
looking
dead
a little
for
rough
sure.
there. I did not think we were going to make it.
I'm glad you said something because I was completely content with just being like, oh, we're just dead off rip. I've never had that happen before, but cool.
Nick, thank you for such a fun campaign. There were a lot of possible death scenarios there, so that was really fun. Thank you, Rob, for joining us and playing with us today. This is the first Agent Rob, Agent Kylie collab. I feel like there will be many more in the future. Thank you most of all to our listeners for tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe and stay tuned for what we have cooking up in our next series. That's all for now. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Peace.